Welcome to Sea Life on the South Bank, right underneath the London Eye and right opposite the Houses of Parliament. Have we got some amazing animals to show you and some amazing sets of teeth? Are you ready? Stick with us. Here we go. Here we start off with a place coming right at us with many rays in here as well. We're going to give you a tour right round, so sit back, relax and enjoy these incredible animals. Not often seen, this is the underside of a ray. The setup of the aquarium is very well thought out, so no matter what height you are and if you're taking children, there is a clear view into all of the tanks for everybody. As you can see here with this first tank, we just stood there, the fish could see us and they were straight over. Let me also put your mind at rest. One of the big things you worry about before going to one of these sorts of places is how much space do the animals have? Well, as you can see here, there is plenty of it, and that is all the way around the exhibition as well. Now we're going to move on and have a look at our first time at Starfish. Keep watching because later on there's an attraction where you can actually touch them. The signage has also been really thought out well as well, so you can quite clearly see what animals you're looking at and also find out a little bit more about them. Here's a nice frightening thing for you. Right near the beginning of the attraction, as you can see, there's a bridge which goes right over the walkway, and yes, that is a shark down there. It's funny, everyone does the same thing, they go straight to the side. There are lots of different activities around, and this is the first one, and this is where you can sterilise your hands and then stroke the starfish. It's really funny, but we found ourselves standing here for quite some time, just looking at the coral and the various anemones. You just find it really does take your breath away. Right, we must point out that this was filmed pre-COVID, so at that time there was no need to wear face masks and also there was no issue with social distancing. Now the place is reopened and all of that has been taken into account. Here you can find this area can be a bottleneck, as this tunnel takes you right through the gigantic tank which has various fish in there, including sharks and turtles. Now we're going to go on a tour of Pixar. And yes, guess whose tail that was? Yeah, there's hundreds of them. It's the clownfish, otherwise known as all the Nemos. And yes, everyone stands there and says, "Oh, it's Nemo." Go on, I bet you do too. And then you move on to the next tank, and not to be outdone by the Nemos, here comes Dory. The central tank we're going to see now goes through different floors. So as you're walking around, if you get to a window that's quite full, don't worry, there's lots of other windows around where you can see all of these sharks in there. Talk about getting up close. Have a look at these teeth. I don't know why, but there's got to be something magical about one of the smallest animals in here, the seahorses. I'm not quite sure if it's their shape, or alternatively they're just the way that they sort of hang there and move around. The next area we go into is the rainforest area, and this is the blue poison dart frog, one of the most poisonous animals in the world. And I think also one of the shyest. Now this fish is behind very thick planes of glass, and there's a good reason for that, because you certainly wouldn't want to put your finger in. These are the South American piranhas. What you can't quite tell is, are they posing for photos, or are they looking at the food walking by? We move away from the warmth of the rainforests to the cold of the polar regions. For understandable reasons, this is a place where many people stop and spend a lot of time looking, and you can understand why. If you're thinking of coming up here, your best thing to do is to have a look round and see if you can find some voucher codes. When we visited Sea Life, we also took in the London Eye, and I'll link here to another video on that. By doing that, we got a great discount on doing both activities together, so it's well worth considering doing other things at the same time. You do get a time ticket for entrance, and a word of warning, do not turn up early. That's 5 minutes early or 1 minute early. Do not turn up early because they don't let you in. There's plenty of places next door where you can go and hang around and get a coffee or a bite to eat, and even some fish and chips. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have said that whilst we're doing this video. And yes, before anyone asks from the last scene, that lobster was real, and yes, there we go, he's moving now. For beauty, and also showing off in the lighting, how about these jellyfish? Beautiful, aren't they? Now, there's got to be something about these sunbathing jellyfish that we don't know, because they all seem to be crammed in the same place. So, considering we're underground, they must know something that we don't. There's lots of activities for everyone to keep everyone interested. This is one of our favourites, Dive with the Sharks. Yes, you too can walk into this shark cage in complete safety and stand right near the sharks, just like Jaden does here. This, I think, also probably gives you the best view of the whole shark tank as well. When you're thinking of doing visits like this, you always look at the price and you think about going up there and you think how much time we're going to spend. We spent a good few hours looking around sea life. No one rushes you round and you can spend as much time as you like looking at the different things. So it's well worth the visit up there. I'm going to leave you some videos in the top right hand corner of some other great places you can take children whilst in London as well. So I'll see you in there.